Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from My Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today we're playing something a little bit different. This is Rodina, and it is the perfect example of a just really chilled, relaxed game that you can put some music on in a bit of downtime and just explore space. The whole point of this game is exploring. There's not too much building, but you can build the whole of the interior of your actual ship itself. That I quite like the idea of indeed, but you're not going to be setting up stations or planets like other games, but you just explore, get components, get yourself into small little firefights. Just a really nice fact. You can see the graphics are not super amazing. We're in an early alpha sort of stage at the moment with this, but it is very nice. It's been out for quite some time in this stage, but still it's very chilled to have a little bit of music on. You can see we're entering into this different compartment. We'll do a quick tour of the ship itself. So we've got the main bulkhead that brings us into through here towards the back airlock, and I'm not showing you all the individual rooms because if I access this panel and modify the ship's layout, you can actually see I've actually added some tiles in there I shouldn't have. We can actually build the whole of our ship here. We've got loads of space to work with as well. We can actually start building off here. See, we've got some black areas. We can extend the rooms off. See, we've just connected that corridor up into that area. And just by clicking and moving these blocks around, we can convert different areas into different things. I just really like the idea of it. So say, for instance, we don't want this to be a standard sort of corridor anymore. We can actually just come down here and we can change the whole of this area really quickly. Fill it in with some standard blocks. So there we go. I quite like this area in the blue colour. But if I just do this, we'll get that standard sort of feel. And then we'll go done. We'll come off that menu. And if we walk back through this bulkhead now, you'll notice that we've changed the whole of this area that we can build with. So it almost looks completely different. Very interesting. We've lost a few walls in the process that we'll have to put back up in place. But just a nice, interesting way that you can build and modify your ships. You can also place all the objects in that you need. So if we go back to this panel, you can access this from different panels as well, but I've just found it's best to access it from here. So we've modified that and made it look absolutely rubbish. We can also try and mess around building some entities in here, so we can put some maybe barrels in. Let's put some barrels in this entrance area just where we're standing. We've also got things like beds, crates, so let's add a crate in there in that corner. We've got an operations computer, so that's quite a big one. We've also got rugs, pilot wave radio. We'll stick one of them in there. And we can rotate all this stuff around. So if I place that radio in there, for instance, and I click move, we can just move that to wherever we want. I can move that to where I want. So if I want to rotate that to the side, perhaps, and have some sort of control station on the side, I can do that and just move that into position. Works quite effectively, but we have blocked the path with that, but we can place that there as well. And if I just quickly go back and done, I can have a look at what I've actually placed. So I've added some barrels in some really dodgy locations at the moment, and I've added this little corner with the radio and a control panel, but we could do some lighting in that area as well. So that was just a quick look at the building features. Absolutely nothing too technical. You can see we're just here, landed on the planet's surface, and we can go out and explore the different areas. Very simple. It's just a basic game, very chilled and relaxed, something that I really like. If you've ever been a fan of the sort of Half-Life series of games, you'll understand how gameplay can beat graphics. So now we're back at the bridge. We access our control panel and we can just thrust up. We've got 3 speed modes and we've got some question marks actually going off in these different areas here. So I think we'll go and explore one. With a right mouse button and we'll change to cruising speed. And this speed is much faster, so we'll reach the target a hell of a lot faster as well. So we're going to head towards that question mark. So I've just shot past the asteroid that we were targeting. You can see by that red dot there is a hostile at this location. So we'll actually jet up and we'll power down, combat speed, and we'll try to actually get a shot on this guy. We've got rockets available to us, so I'm going to power up, get a little bit closer, and we'll launch one of these rockets. Okay, that rocket's going in. Beautiful. Right towards the target. Get a clean hit. Missed. Do some rockets. Okay, fire another rocket while he's running. There we go. That should have him right up his tailpipe. Yes, good hit. There we go. Target down. We only lost a little bit of health as well. And there he goes off, pixel burning into the abyss. Is there anything on this asteroid, though, that's worth stealing? That's the question. Ah, there we go. There's the crash site. So if I just bring my speed down to docking speed, and we just thrust over there ever so gently. Nice and slow. It's not very safe for a landing in this area, but we'll do our best to land the brown turd here. Oh, there we go. A little bit harder than I expected. Okay, that'll work for me. So F and exit the pilot seat. Right, let's see what we got in this crash site then. So the ship is parked on a little bit of an incline there, and just over this ridge, I believe, is where the supplies are. So there we go, there's the crate. So we go into this next point. Empty crate, great news. What's this? We've got some sort of power-up or something. Use a little bit of the jetpack there. This is another decryption key. Decrypt more files. You can hear the decryption radios are going crazy already. Let's have a look what this is. Okay, so that's a data stick, so that's going to give us some more information on the actual storyline, or maybe one of the side stories that's going on. Add to archive so we can read through this. And we've got a barrel over here, possibly containing more supplies. Let's have a quick look. Empty barrel, great. And this one, please contain some rockets to make this actual trip worthwhile. Yes, 2 missiles, beautiful. And we've got a final one that I've got a feeling is going to be an empty crate. We'll grab it anyway. Oh no, it's 2 missiles, beautiful. So we'll head back to the ship and head back out. It's, like I said, it's quite a simple game. There's not too much of an incentive to continue bouncing around between the 2 locations at the moment. But hopefully in the future, when the storyline develops, you'll be able to take your giant brown turd to multiple planets. But yeah, it's not... I'm going to just come out with it. It's not super worth it at this time, this game. But in the future, maybe it will be. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.